What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Saturday, March 26th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay guys, we have a 7-game slate tonight, so let's take a look at the point guard position. Where's my point guard? Oh, there he is. He's also eligible at the shooting guard position. Now, a little bit of risk with this play. His minutes have been down over the past 3 games, but his salary is low enough, and his salary is super low on FanDuel, so I think this is a smash FanDuel play. If he can just get a few more minutes, I think he's in a great spot. Even if he does only play over 20 minutes, I think he can still hit value even at his current price tag, and especially on FanDuel. But anyways, it's Caris LeVert from the Cleveland Cavaliers playing the Chicago Bulls, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall. They're middle-of-the-pack defending opposing point guards. Now, Caris LeVert was averaging 30.5 fantasy points per game on the season, but he was playing an average of 30 minutes per game with a 27% usage rate. You can see the last 3 games, he only played 23, 16, and 24 minutes. He scored 14, 21, and 13 fantasy points. So this is a tournament play, lots of risk in this play. I just got a gut feeling he's gonna get closer to 25 minutes in this game. And he's projected at 30 fantasy points, although maybe like 28 fantasy points is more reasonable for him if he gets 25 minutes. But his projected value is 5.4 times value. He's 5,600 DraftKings salary, but he's 1,100 less on FanDuel. So I'd be a little hesitant to play him on DraftKings, although I do think he can hit value on DraftKings. But I think he's a smash FanDuel play. He's just got some major upside if he can get the minutes and get going. And Vegas thinks there's going to be 220 points scored in this game. So I like Caris LeVert, especially on FanDuel, as a high-risk, high-reward tournament play here versus the Chicago Bulls. Okay guys, it's time to announce the winner of our $25 weekly PayPal giveaway. And the winner is Patrick Bush. Patrick Bush, congratulations. You are the winner of this week's $25 PayPal giveaway. Please reply to our comment to collect your prize. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $25 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and we'll send you $25 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's take a look at the shooting guard position. I like Will Barton from the Denver Nuggets playing the Oklahoma City Thunder, who have the second worst defense overall. They give up the 3rd most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Will Barton has averaged 29 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 32 minutes per game, with a 21% usage rate. He's projected at 28.9 fantasy points here tonight, and that's 5.5 times value. He's 5,300 DraftKings salary, and he's 500 less on FanDuel. So I definitely like that price on both sites, but I love that FanDuel price. But I think his DraftKings price is great. I'd play him on DraftKings. And Vegas thinks there's going to be 226.5 points scored in this game. Will Barton has scored 36, 20, and 18 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 30, 34, and 24 minutes. So it's a great matchup here for Will Barton. And his price tag, I think, is just a little bit too low. So I like Will Barton here versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Okay, let's take a look at the small forward position. Now, I love this play. Take a look at OG Anunoby from the Toronto Raptors playing the Indiana Pacers, who have the 9th worst defense overall. They're middle of the pack defending opposing small forwards. OG Anunoby has averaged 32.8 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 36 minutes per game with a 21% usage rate. He's projected at 31.7 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.8 times value. His $5,500 DraftKings salary, 100 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 227 points scored in this game. Now, OG Anunoby, he's been out for a little bit. He came back last game, scored 25 fantasy points in 26 minutes. So this play here is a bet that he's going to play closer to 30 minutes, and you're going to get him before his salary increases, probably at still relatively low ownership as he's not on many people's radar. So he's got legit 30-plus fantasy point upside. So I like OG Anunoby here versus the Indiana Pacers. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, let's take a look at the power forward position. I like Jae'Sean Tate from the Houston Rockets playing the Portland Trailblazers, who have the 5th worst defense overall, give up the absolute most fantasy points to opposing power forwards. Jae'Sean Tate has averaged 26 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 26 minutes per game with a 20% usage rate. Now, his minutes are down a little bit the last 3 games, but he's still producing pretty decent fantasy points. So he's projected at 25.3 fantasy points here tonight. That's 6 times value. He's $4,200 DraftKings salary, same price on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 232.5 points scored in this game. So this is a good game to stack and a great way to get some low salary exposure to this game. Jae'Sean Tate has scored 28, 22, and 28 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 22, 22, and 19 minutes. So even though his minutes have been down a little bit, he's still producing, and he only needs, 25 fantasy points, and he's going to get you 6 times value. That's certainly in his wheelhouse, even with the limited minutes. So I think he's got some major upside in this game. So I like Jae'Sean Tate here versus the Portland Trailblazers. Okay, moving on to the center position. Who do we got here? We have a value play. Take a look at Isaiah Roby from the Oklahoma City Thunder playing the Denver Nuggets, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall. They give up the 5th most fantasy points to opposing centers. Isaiah Roby, now he's only averaged 18.8 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 19 minutes per game with an 18% usage rate, but his minutes have been way up the last 3 games, and he played 33 minutes last game. So the hope here is that he's going to play 30 plus minutes in this game, and his price tag is relatively low. So I think he can score 25 fantasy points or more and get you 5 times value or more. He's 5,000 DraftKings salary. Now he is 700 more on FanDuel, so I prefer that DraftKings price. Vegas thinks there's going to be 226.5 points scored in this game, but Isaiah Robbie has scored 45, 12, and 39 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 33, 26, and 28 minutes. So another high-risk play here. This would be a DraftKings play only for me, but I do think he can get 25 fantasy points or more and get you 5 times value or more. So a lot of these picks that I have in this video, lots of risk with these plays, but I think these guys are in pretty good spots. Low salary plays, giving you some 30 plus fantasy point upside to crush value. So I like Isaiah Robbie here versus the Denver Nuggets.
If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smickety smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.